What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 36 of the Difficult to Please podcast. This is Erwin.
Hey, and this is JV. Wearing a mask.
So long, mask-free summer.
Fuck that shit.
It was
Let's
like
get everybody.
one month of mask-free summer.
Yeah, 1 month. That's it. Like, I went outside for a month and I was like, this shit's cool again. This shit's super cool. Went to the rock climbing gym and all that. And all of a sudden it's like, oh no, I'm kind of scared of this shit now.
Yeah, Delta variant fucked everything up. I started going back to the gym too when it all opened up, and then I was going maskless, and then I was like, fuck this, I gotta wear a mask. I just feel awkward as shit.
Well, we were like climbing with the mask for a while, and then when people were like, "Oh, you're vaccinated, we don't have to mask anymore," sick. People started taking them off, and then like, yeah, I don't know. I still went in like it's now saying like, "Oh, mask, like encouraged now." That's what they say. Even if you're vaccinated, mask encouraged, which I think is an interesting approach.
Well, yeah. Well, I still go to LA Fitness out here.
LA Fitness.
And they're not enforcing masks and shit. I just feel awkward as shit. And there's like 1 out of every like 10 people, and I'm like one person.
You're like, oh,
I'm that one person.
I'm that one. Okay.
And I don't do cardio at the gym, man. I don't know how you climb in masks, because
it's hard.
It's hard as shit, dude. That's I only do like weight training or anything else like
Super Saiyan training. Rock Lee training with the
weights.
The weights.
Fucking Goku. I'm like in the fucking hyperbolic time chamber.
Is that what he does? He just shadow boxes.
Shadow boxing. Pissing off Vegeta.
It's like, I'm trying to study. It's like,
oh,
why is my hard work never paying off? You fuck. Just kidding.
This is we're recording on Monday, August 9th. We I forget when we last published. It was like
last month.
Did we only do one episode last month?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
we've been doing the 1 month, I think, but
we're trying to do that 2 month. I mean, 2 per month.
Yeah.
So subscribe to our Patreon. Just kidding. We don't have Patreon.
I was about to say we have a Patreon. I wasn't told this.
No.
That'd be sick if we can get an episode out on the 23rd. That'd be dope too. Or at least record it on the 23rd. That'd be pretty cool. That's 2 weeks from now.
Oh, we get it. Mm-hmm. We just gotta publish this. Anyways, it's fucking BTS. On the real shit.
BTS.
The behind the scenes.
Oh. I'm thinking of the K-pop group.
Smooth like butter. No.
I was like, we still talking about BTS?
We get the haters. That was like our most listened to episode.
Was it?
It's pretty popular. I think because we said BTS, not K-pop, and then it's like one of the most popular episodes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh, did not know that. I need more access to these statistics. Tell you, man, Spotify's not telling me everything. Well. So what are you drinking tonight, Erwin?
Again, going non-alcoholic. I'm doing just a Coke and a squeeze of lime. Non-alcoholic Monday through Friday, which was hard the other weekend. My sister came in town, and we obviously they came in, enjoy the breweries, and kicked it with us. I mean, we went out too, so it's like, yeah, it was hard. Okay. Friday, it's like. It's hard
that's an occasion, though. You know what I mean?
I know. I'm just saying, it's like, it's easy. It gets harder when, like, for me and right now, it's like to I don't want to say not be sober and be fucking sound like an alcoholic and shit, but it's just that brain fog, man. That brain fog come Monday. I'm like, oh, I get tired and shit. I had to take care of a kid. It's all good though.
I guess the only brain fog I get is I don't want to get up, but then I'm going to be like Marcus Aurelius and be like, do it because you have a purpose. I've been reading the Socratic Express, so like anyone wants to know why I mentioned Marcus Aurelius. Anyways, yeah, I'm drinking the...
What you got?
Belgian Beaver hard
seltzer. Hard seltzer summers, man.
That's my shit. And then I finally stopped drinking shitty whiskey. I got back to my my usual shit. My $50 bottle. Scotch. It's not going to zoom in because my camera is not that dope. It's a Ardbeg. Back on the Scottish.
V nice.
Very nice. Yeah. So went back to that. Smoky as shit. Tastes like I'm eating tobacco.
The peat. I
love the peat.
I don't drink as much Scotch. I only have one bottle of Scotch. It's a Balmore 15-year, and it's a really good peat. Goes down super smooth. Like one of the I forget, it was like $60 or $80, but I was like, I was like, goodbye, like good purchase rather.
Oh yeah, goodbye. Got it. Stupid. We bestie. This definitely gets Jerry curls on your chest.
Man, can we get an alcohol sponsorship too? Like a coffee, alcohol? We need fucking.
We need some blue bottle sponsorship.
Shit.
House of Black.
You just went out of focus. Like you got fucked up. Man.
Oh shit. I went out of focus.
Like you already drinking.
I know. It's like, oh. I gotta fuck with this lens a little bit.
It's all good. It is the Monday after the Olympics just wrapped up in Tokyo. The 2020 version set in 2021. Tokyo.
Keep talking.
Olympics.
I'm gonna fix it.
No, it's all good. So we were talking. Me and JV, we were like, I remember when this 2016 Olympics was like going off. Oh shit, it's gonna be in Japan. Let's go. And obviously the pandemic didn't fucked up everybody's plans, and I had a kid and shit. So let's talk about how the Olympics was going to be some kind of Japanese inspired, especially I think remember in the 2016 Olympics there was was it Shino Abe that came out of a Mario pipe and shit,
something like that. Yeah, 2016. That was Rio.
Yeah, the Rio Olympics.
Okay. Yeah. And
what, fool?
Okay, so he comes out the Mario thing. I mean, yeah. Is that it? Is that
no? What I'm saying is
was that the Passover kind of thing?
Yeah, that was kind of the Passover, and saying this is what you're gonna get hype about, and then so I don't know how many people watched the opening ceremonies. I didn't really. It's that shit. How can you, bro? It's just so long.
But no, even then, how could you have watched it?
Wasn't it
subscribe to Peacock? And ain't nobody
subscribed on TV, regular TV though. No.
Yeah, so you either had to have
the major shit was on regular TV.
Yeah, you must have had MSNBC on cable, but if you have cut the cord, you had to watch it on Peacock.
Yeah, but Peacock's whack.
Yeah, exactly. So that's so I want to get into this too, but let's put a pin on that for a minute. Why Peacock's whack, but. Yeah, so what made this Olympics so cool is that, oddly enough, none of the Mario soundtrack was played in any of the opening ceremonies. Yeah, the ceremonies
maybe because it's too iconic. That's too mainstream. They're like, oh my god.
But why not? I mean, if you're gonna throw so many obscure game and anime soundtracks into your opening ceremony, why not you just throw something iconic like Mario? But it's
because it doesn't sound as classy as a deep cut from Final Fantasy or
dude, yeah, no.
Breath of the Fire. I mean, Zelda. They played Zelda.
They played Dragon Quest. They played Nier. They played Final Fantasy.
Fucking
Ireland. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Freaking Ireland came out to the Final Fantasy Victory fanfare, so that was pretty hype.
Because it sounds mad classy, but then it's do 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 do.
It doesn't sound as. It doesn't get you hyped, right? It's
it doesn't get you smooth.
It's welcome Russia.
No, Russia would have been the fucking Tetris.
Yeah, it's ROC. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, but you also got to remember, they weren't representing Russia. ROC.
No, but yeah, I mean, there would have been more iconic games that are video game things, but I get it.
Yeah, other than Zelda, there wasn't that many Nintendo. I mean, I think that just proves that Square Enix just does better game music. You know what I'm saying?
Because wait, did they?
Sorry, I couldn't find it in
Jesus,
time.
so
It was ignorant as fuck.
My fucking levels are so fucked up.
Oh shit!
That was like some DJ shit. Like I'm standing next to the speaker at a club. I was like, oh shit!
Like, oh,
fuck!
I'm too close. Too close.
No, but okay, like, I already forgot what I was gonna talk about.
Epic music.
No, I know about the music and Square Enix. Yeah, man. Is it
too long? It's too long for you.
I couldn't. I just didn't watch it. Like maybe because maybe I was part of the big ass demographic who just did not tune into the Olympics.
But why? So I'm curious why.
I don't know. Like I don't know if it was because of like there's nobody in the stadium for the opening ceremony. Like it's long. Just didn't really care for the fanfare of it. Like it just felt weird. I think it feels weird to have that kind of like the opening ceremony without everybody, like spectators.
Mm-hmm.
That's like watching a concert in a stadium when there's nobody there. Like I'll fucking like I'm curious to watch the Ariana Grande replay on the Fortnite stream.
Mm-hmm. It's open.
Yeah. I gotta check that shit out. I was like, oh, this is fucking crazy. This is crazier than the Travis Scott one. But yeah, I understand they threw a hella more sports in this Olympics, but I stick to like just the like I didn't watch any basketball. I didn't give a fuck about basketball this time around. It was like gymnastics and skateboarding and some track.
Mm-hmm.
I was there. I don't know. I just wasn't drawn to any other events.
So is it that, or was it just so hard for you to turn to the Olympics, or is it because like everyone has more shit on their mind that like Olympics is like it's, you know what I mean, it's part of the back burner kind of thing?
For me it was the back burner. Like I didn't care for I just didn't care about for hoops. I didn't care about like sailing. I don't care about like swimming too much or whatnot. It was like, okay, I watched some track. That was like my lower tier, but like skateboarding I was like really interested in because that was new and just like
you didn't see Usain Bolt's like fantastic finish?
Nah. Did he run this year? I didn't.
Yeah, it was his last. It's his last year.
I didn't know. I didn't fucking know.
You want to know? You want to know how it ended for Jamaica or for Usain Bolt?
He like fell or something.
Yeah, he cramped right when he got the baton. He cramped, and freaking like Great Britain and or I'm not even gonna say Great Britain and the U.S. took it. I mean, Britain took first place. They won an upset, but yeah, it was a pretty interesting scene. Usain Bolt like cramp up right when he got the baton. It was insane. It was like, oh shit. And then it kind of like, yeah, the US was supposed to win, and then like Britain came back last minute. Why am I saying last minute? Last minute. What the fuck was that? Anyways, yeah, it is a very interesting Olympics, but I also feel like I didn't watch it because I kind of don't care as much. I only care about certain sports. But no, like here's the thing. Like I only like fencing. I was really excited for men's double badminton, and the number one world pair got eliminated quarterfinals by the rivals, Malaysia. So Indonesia got knocked out by Malaysia, which is really interesting.
Yo, so the Southeast Asians fucking running badminton? What?
It's them plus I think Denmark.
Damn.
Yeah.
Denmark.
Yeah, it's funny seeing like the rivalries between like the Asians. It's pretty fun. Yeah, it's like the Malaysians, the Chinese, and the Denmarkians.
The Danish.
The Danish. Denmarkians.
Denmarkians.
Anyways, yeah. So other than that, we saw skateboarding this year. Freaking the U.S. got their asses slapped in skateboarding.
Yep.
That was oh man, I was like
those are
applauding.
like top tier skaters too, like American skaters, but like
yeah, and fucking this 13-year-old Japanese girl just fucking wrecked house.
Yo,
that was dope.
That's the thing I was hyped about the women's skate was like everyone, maybe with the exception of one person, was like
USA.
Participants were under the age of like 18. I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like the gold winner, the Japanese girl, like she, like how was she, like 13 or 15 or some shit like that?
Something like that. It was tight.
I think the Brazilian girl was like same thing, like 13. I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just proves like,
you were like 5 then.
Yeah, so it kind of makes me think like, oh shit, like the US can never like rest on its laurels kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we invented the sport. It's kind of like when the US basketball team lost and like they just came back with a vengeance. Like ever since, they just never lost ever since. You remember that?
I do remember that when that was like 2008. No, 2004.
Right.
Fucking lost, got third.
Yeah, and it's
like pissed.
I know,
because I thought the USA basketball was not going to medal this year because they fucking lost like twice.
No, but they've won gold ever since.
Yeah, ever since this time. I was like, dude, they're not doing too hot, but they finished strong, which to me I was surprised that it was close.
Yo, Kevin Durant represent.
KD.
Yeah, I think he was the only big namer on the US team.
There were some like really big names, but there's no LeBron, no like
any reason why. Like I haven't like been keeping up with sports news so much. So is there a reason why like top tier players haven't been going to the Olympics or just money?
I think specifically for this year, the season was just in a bind where the finals and the playoffs were like coinciding, and the amount of rest the players were getting. Mm-hmm. So there wasn't a true off season for some of those players. So
got it.
So for like older dudes like LeBron, it was I'm gonna step out. Yeah, and just like heal up and get ready for the 2021 season. So I see that. I get it.
What about the freak Greek?
Greek freak? Giannis?
Freak? Yeah, Giannis. I mean, I don't know. I just found out about him recently, so I don't know. I just found out about Giannis recently, so I'm very intrigued because this guy's like, is he going to be the face of the NBA? I'm like, oh shit, it's not LeBron anymore? Sick. I gotta look at this guy.
I mean, just because Giannis won a championship.
Yeah, exactly. Who knows?
One. Yeah. So who knows? It's a long time.
I don't know.
I mean, but there are the next generation of NBA superstars are.
Yeah, they're really good hands. Yeah, they're in good hands, man. That's what's so dope about like U.S. basketball is that everyone's always fucking. There's always like a set of like fucking good people. Like it's insane how good like the new generation of basketball players
because they care about basketball.
Yeah, they care.
they care because that's where the money is versus track.
Sure.
There's like not too much money. Like when you look at the comparison of like the medal winners of U.S.
Sports,
U.S. and specifically Olympics compared to other countries, we only pay like the gold medal winners only get like $35,000 as compared to other places get like 6 figures.
It's commercial capitalism wins, baby.
Yeah, man, fucking capitalism. This is globalization and capitalism at its worst. Like,
I know. It's like
like we don't give a fuck about your 100-meter dash.
Yeah, we don't care about your first in women's fencing, which fencing's like one of my shit too. I love watching fencing. So yeah, U.S. took the gold in women's fencing, I think too.
Or like how in South Korea, if you win a gold medal, like you get opted out of a the mandatory military service.
Like for free? Like that's it? Like
yeah, you know how like all the Korean dudes have to serve. You don't have to serve if you get a gold medal.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
man, they better have like dance competitions in the next.
Well, that's why breaking is in, right? So if the next one, 2024 in Paris, you get Korean b-boys from like, I don't know,
yeah,
the
they're gonna
next
win.
generation of K-pop. Why fucking forego their military service is get a gold.
Wait, real quick, is breaking going to be a part of it sometime?
Yeah, that's the official. That's the one that they decided to bring on. Breaking in the 2024 Paris Olympics. So that's gonna
perfect in Paris. Holy shit! It could have been in Tokyo, Korea, or Paris.
I mean, I would have loved to see it in Tokyo just because of.
Hey, we got skating, man. Skating's pretty dope already.
It's gonna. Well, that's. Yeah, those are pretty cool. You're right.
You know what's gonna happen in Korea? You know what sport's gonna happen next? StarCraft. That's what's up, baby. Let's go.
I was like,
we want StarCraft, please.
It's just like anybody playing StarCraft is
they're just waiting.
Is quote unquote retired, right? Whoever's Korean playing StarCraft is.
I'm pretty sure they would fucking come out of retirement for that. Like,
I feel like Dota would be like the one.
I mean, it has to be League of Legends too.
But fuck League.
I know.
Wait, no, is League part of Blizzard Activision? Which one? I don't keep
That's
up
Dota.
too much.
That's Dota.
Dota is.
I think it's something else. Blizzard. Yeah.
Got you. Yep.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah.
On a side note, fuck Blizzard Activision.
I know, right? We have like Activision Blizzard in our things, and all we have to say is like, "Hey, fuck you guys! You guys aren't handling your shit."
Oh my god!
Step up your game. Step up your game. Yeah,
I mean,
more than like stakeholder or shareholders to attend to. You have your stakeholders too. The same.
I guess the only thing I'll say is this: like, we all know that the gaming industry, behind the scenes, or as a consumer, it's toxic as fuck.
Oh, it's always been, as long as the internet exists. Yes. Like, internet gaming's always been toxic.
Exactly. So it's like.
It's always been like a boys' club.
Surprising to see developers and companies that they form to create those games don't have some sort of I don't want to say like ethical standard, or they don't think they're above whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there's always been like misogyny like in gaming culture. Yeah. I mean, we had Gamergate. We had so much shit. Oh man, like. I could go on about the weird effects of like Gamergate to 4chan that led to QAnon kind of thing. Like there's like that weird connection that's just this small like itty bitty things that just happen. It was weird talking about or listening to about like Gamergate and stuff like that. So yeah, no, there's always been misogyny in gaming, and it's just like I think it's just finally there's some action being taken, and yeah, and I feel like the only like online gaming community that actually is like okay with like women is like Final Fantasy 14 because they're like a friendly LGBTQ. Is plus still involved? I'm not sure anymore. Have one of my gay friends tell me later, but yeah, like Final Fantasy 14 became the hub of like the it's quote unquote the happy-go-lucky like anime nerds, but it includes so many different it boosts so many like women and like gay gamers to play that game, and everyone's like super chill about it. Anyways,
I feel like it's more like Animal Crossing, but
it's not like an MMO. Like
okay, I get what you say. Yeah, it's not like
14 is now popping. Yeah, it's super popping. Everyone's leaving WoW for like 14 kind of thing. It's kind of weird, but you know, it is what it is, and you just gotta welcome people with open arms. You're always gonna have your purists who are trying to protect the culture. They're like, no, we don't want those Blizzard people to come over here. But hey, you know what? We all gotta get along somehow. So be friendly to one another in gaming. It is what it is.
And just to go back and just tie up at this point, it was like how you said, like in the beginning of our little rant about Blizzard Activision, is like you gotta take more account and be more responsible and be a better human and not worry about just the bottom line of your shareholders and shit. And then And just on the topic of like technology, I mean, it's on a happier note, and just like the idea of JV brought this up to me, how Windows is bringing up Windows 10 or 11 on the cloud.
Wait, before we talk about that, can we finish up the Olympics real quick?
My fault.
Yeah. Let's finish up the thing about the Olympics real quick. Anyways, the reason why we brought gaming up real quick, because in the Olympics, we're hoping for like esports to be part of the Olympics, but I don't know if that shit's really gonna fly. It's gonna be really interesting.
It's all toxic. Yeah, exactly. This shit is, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, they're like, fucking USA, fucking cheaters, goddamn, you can't even play your own video game. Suck my dick. I'm South Korea.
It would be toxic as fuck, and
it would be super toxic, and yeah,
I
don't want to
think,
see it,
especially for esports and gaming. Right, there's a lot of there's like NBC pieces about like maybe esports should be a part of it, but I mean, yeah, there's that toxic element, but at the end of the day, the Olympics needs esports more than esports needs the Olympics.
True.
It's as simple as that.
True. But would you even want to see esports in the Olympics?
No, because I'm like, I'm barely committed to watching esports now. And I know, and that's what I'm saying is like for me in 2024, maybe not, but somebody who's like 16, 14 right now,
right.
who's
they might want to see it.
Yeah, they might want to see Team USA Fortnite or Team USA League or whatever, Apex. I don't know. Whatever happens in whatever game is going to be tied in 4 years. Like, do I want to see it? Probably not really. But does the teenagers, Gen Z, do they want to watch it?
Sure, maybe. Yeah.
And then that's a maybe. So
that's a maybe. Yeah, that's definitely a maybe. I mean, other than that, you have Evo that could be the Olympics of esports. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, it's like does it make more sense to have like Evo Olympics?
Yeah, why not?
Have like a subset.
Fighting game community plus like MMOs and just or other fighting games or other online games. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what the future for the Olympics is going to be? Are we all going to turn into fucking Wall-E? We're all going to turn our Hyundai Dynamic or Boston Dynamic robots out there to play for us, where we're like, yeah, buddy, yeah.
Here's the thing. It's to tie up my piece on the Olympics, like, does it make it more watchable for everybody to add esports and anything else? Maybe. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah,
I might not watch the entire thing. I might watch two sports again. So the Olympics they're not viewed as much, and
yeah,
it is what it is.
It only had 15.5 million views on opening ceremony, which is one of the lowest. And I don't know, that could be the pandemic might have a problem with it. Could be no one owns fucking cable anymore, and no one wants to register for Peacock because it's a piece of shit. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what it is? Because it's like, since we're all cutting cable and whatnot, we're all moving to the cloud.
Yeah.
The only reason why I bring up the cloud is because Erwin wanted to talk about that. I was like, fuck, I gotta think of a segue.
Oh my god. The cloud. No, just like, it doesn't have to be too fucking deep here. It's like the cool thing about this and how Windows is creating like the cloud version of their OS is that you can have a really dirt cheap like Raspberry Pi or like run it on your iPad. You don't have to buy a full-on new like $500-$800 computer. Like that fixes a lot of like price kind of hesitancy to people to jump into having another OS.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to explain like a little bit about
go ahead.
So this is what so Microsoft is now bringing xCloud, which is used for like their like online gaming Xbox services. They're bringing it to Windows OS, or that they're bringing that and Windows to the cloud. And what that means is that you could technically run Windows 10 from your browser, from like Chrome or Microsoft Edge or Firefox or Brave or whatever web browser you use, Safari. And you would basically rent out a laptop spec, and that would stream directly to your browser, and you would use a Windows operating system that way. You would rent out like how much gigs you want in it, your storage, your RAM, and whatnot. I'm not sure if it's going to include gaming. Maybe down the line, like because like we see Google Stadia, we see Apple, we see even Facebook trying to go into like streaming what do you call it? Streaming services.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll eventually see that. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg wants to make everyone wants to make the fucking metaverse right now. It's so weird. Everyone's like, yeah, we're all gonna put on like VR sets and we're just gonna like go at it and make a meeting with my avatar at my office kind of thing. It's super weird. I could see where everyone's going. And then I think the step toward the cloud is an interesting way. Like Erwin said, it makes things a little bit more accessible. Like you could probably pull out your iPad for it. You could do your Surface Pro X with it. Like anything, like your Chromebook, you can load up a Windows. You could stream stream a Windows OS system to it. And I think that's interesting. I really like. I don't know many use cases yet, but I could see how interesting it would be to have Excel on your Chromebook? Question mark.
Like, what? Isn't that just Google Docs?
Or is that just the new Microsoft 360 or 365 or something? Yeah.
I think for me the best kind of like use case scenario for this is like just for like students and all kind of educational from like K to 12 and beyond is like you don't have to like if you're gonna get to a space where our the kids are going to be able to like have a computer, like dedicated computer, or they can already have a device that they already own and then just run the Windows OS. Like shit, like that saves you this saves you cash.
Yeah, so
and it's better for the kids too. Shit,
if you could do it on your phone, that would be pretty sick. I mean, I've always said that the future is going to be in like tablet phones, like not the foldable fucking phones that Samsung's trying to do. I'm talking about like real on like tablet phones. Like if an iPad mini was your phone, I think that's the future.
A Nintendo not DS. I keep fucking calling it a DS. The fucking Switch.
Yeah, the Switch. It could be the new Valve Stream Deck. It could be. I don't know if you've seen that.
I have seen it. And it's like, it's
a Linux gaming PC.
Yeah,
in your lap.
That's interesting.
Yeah, interesting concept. I'll wait till version 3 comes out to see when it totally perfects. But
it reminds me like of when Nintendo popped out the Game Boy and then Sega created
the Game Gear.
Yeah,
the big ass.
That's what
Game
it feels like. I'm like, you might have more flexibility of the software and slightly better kind of titles and specs, but it just depends on adaptation. Because
the Game Gear was a huge ass thing to carry. I know. I was like,
that's what I'm saying. Is like the Game Boy was kind of, even though it was a brick, if it was a brick, and they fucking like they slimmed it down, they made fucking spec changes throughout its life cycle, but
it became foldable.
Exactly. And by the end, they're like, oh, let's put lights in it. We don't have to not put lights in it. That was like obviously the hardest shit to do, right? Play Game Boy in the dark.
The dark, yeah.
I remember I had to buy the fucking the lamp that hooks onto it. It was so stupid.
It looked like a fucking bookmark lamp.
Oh my god, I felt so stupid. I'm like, man, one of these days they're gonna put a light in this. It makes it fucking way better. Is that the Kanye Bears? I'm sorry.
No, it's the Animal Crossing by Gelato Pick.
Oh, my fault. I thought that's that raccoon dude. I mean, he looks like the Kanye Bears.
I know, it's Timmy.
I was like, oh, is that the more Kanye Bears?
I'll fucking slap you. This is my $100 pajama shit. Let's go.
Shit, that's like going out pajamas, man.
Yeah, this is instead of wearing juicy on my ass, it's gonna be Timmy.
That looks like you can wear it to a all staff meeting, and no one's gonna fucking clown you though.
Work from home, baby. Work from home.
Like you show up to a meeting like
in the clouds. Kidding.
That's Zoom ready right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's a conversation starter.
I don't know, man. We're at a point in the economy where post-pandemic type shit where dress codes have like straight up gonna be fucking lax.
Yeah, dress code's gonna be relaxed. We all gonna be in the cloud, and people gonna stop going to the office, and they're gonna try making their own shit. So I'm saying, like, we're all gonna eventually gonna start doing either, you know, remote work from the office. You're gonna be working at Facebook or Google or any other tech company from home. Freaking the CEO of like Microsoft was like, "Oh yeah, I really had to pivot because I have to work from home now with like daughters at the house, and everyone needs their own Microsoft computer." And that's why they made Office or Microsoft. They pivoted Microsoft to be more remote friendly. And then like people are like realizing like, oh fuck that, I don't even have to go to Office. I'll just make YouTube videos and stream content all day and enter the creative economy.
These fucking segues, man.
I know. I'm really like really pushing it through.
You're fucking you're pulling my shit, dude. Like you're fucking pulling it, bro.
Dude, no, your transitions are worse though. You're just like, all right, topic number 3, let's go.
Hey. It's been better since episode 1. It got better.
Oh yeah, it got way better. No,
we've been doing this shit remote since before remote.
That's true.
We've been doing it since the end of season 2.
Yeah,
or
since you moved.
Season 2-ish. Yeah.
Yeah. Since you moved.
We haven't done a live podcast or in-person podcast in such a long time.
Yeah, since you remember Mara Mesa plays. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't done that shit in a long time.
Yeah.
But like right. in the creative economy, we're like in talking about how the fuck are we gonna move on and go back to the office? And there's so many fucking open jobs. No one wants to work retail or fast food because everyone has a Patreon. They have OnlyFriends fans. What OnlyFans?
OnlyFriends here. Friends, please only. Friendster.
This is the podcast title. OnlyFriends.
Okay. I'll make that happen. OnlyFriends.
Mask off. OnlyFriends special.
You're so stupid.
Oh shit.
I'm just kidding.
No, but okay, like for real though, like I've seen so many like signs for like restaurants, fast food, like now hiring, job open, starting at $15 an hour, $1,000 bonus. Like it's pretty insane out here.
It's interesting, right? So
it is, because why the fuck was this shit not happening when we were we were struggling harder in the last decade.
Right. All right. So I've been hearing like 2 sides of this, and one of them is, so there's a weird experiment going on in the US that
you're talking about COVID, the vaccines?
Anyways. No, so there's a weird thing going on. So you know how some states cut off their unemployment benefits, and so they were wondering if would there be a change from like somewhere like California to another state. Like I'm not sure if Texas did it. I'm actually not really sure that are people not working because of they're making more money doing unemployment. So states that cut off unemployment did not see a significant increase in the hiring rate, probably like less than 0.5% or something like that.
Yeah, because people are fucking fed up.
Yeah, so, but what is it? Is it really people are fed up or people are scared to go back? You know what I mean? Because like if you're a restaurant worker, it's either A, fuck this, I want to get paid more, because some like people are saying like, hey, you know, I mean, there's one restaurant one restaurant person like Vox interviewed that they said like, I get it. I get people want to get paid more. And I think that's more of a social problem rather than a business problem. It's like, yeah, I would love to pay people more, but you know what? I have to raise my prices in my services and goods. I'm like, yeah, welcome to the US. I mean,
Isn't that the basis of fucking capitalism?
Yeah, I mean, I think Trump realized that when he tried to build ventilators with Ford or GM or something. He's like, yeah, they want a premium. I'm like, yeah, because manufacturing in the US actually takes a lot of money because you actually have to pay people a livable wage. Like that's the thing. So that's the thing we're wrestling with. And we're not sure if, I don't want to like say Amazon's like a big proponent in this, because it's like if more people are leaving to Amazon, it's just going to cause more people to raise their wages. And if you raise wages, you have to like make that money up in revenue and profit somewhere, and you have to do it to the customer. And like people don't want to pay more for things, so it's like it's this weird vicious cycle of like, well, I want to pay people more, but I have to raise my prices, and people might not come to us because we're raising our prices. So yeah, it's a huge inflation thing, and I get it.
It's inflation, and then people just stop. They just stop that sense of like being fucking decent in public.
Yeah, that's good.
People just become assholes and they expect since things are open again, and the restaurants and just retail is already short staffed. Like there's the expectation of like getting that same service from like 2 years ago.
Right.
So it's like you can't meet that expectation when you're like one person on the floor. There's like 3 people on the floor in a Best Buy or some shit like that. It's not fucking realistic anymore. So I understand why people just want to dip. Like,
yeah,
it's just it's if people are not gonna fucking treat people with respect, like, yo, you can't pay me to fucking deal. Like, you're not gonna pay me like $12 an hour to fucking deal with fucking Brenda over here and Karen. What the fuck?
Yeah. Why am I gonna be fucking Chuck E. Cheese mouse and serve a kid who's gonna kick my ass every day for $12 an hour? Like, why would I want to do that?
So I mean, I get it. The economics of it. There's some like, there's bigger macroeconomics. I get that, and the inflation, and
I think it's standard of living. I think if we can lower standard of living, we can pay people whatever. You know what I mean?
But I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm fucking...
Yeah, exactly. How do you reduce the standard of living?
What?
I think if housing was better for everybody, we wouldn't have to worry about this. I mean, but it's another podcast.
I mean, if we elected Andrew Yang, I'm just kidding. No endorsement of Andrew Yang ever. Fuck Andrew Yang. We'll take his what do you call it? The freedom dividend.
Oh yeah, the freedom dividend
for the UBI. Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it would think like, okay, what would you need to do to have a functioning society where everyone's okay working at certain jobs and the whole world goes round and round and round without anyone worrying?
That sounds like Japan though. Japan has like everybody has a job.
Yeah, but everyone's also overworked. Like everyone's dealing with a population crisis right now because shit's too expensive.
Yeah, because they just built like how many stadiums, right?
No, but even then, like
no idea.
But even then, like if we think about like population growth and stuff like that too, I know we'll go back to the creative economy in a minute. But if we
we're just talking about the fucking economics, creative economy. What the fuck?
But like if things are getting so expensive for people think like having kids too much, or people are like, I would rather work than have a family kind of thing. So it's like, because things are getting too pricey. So like, at what point do we have to stop raising prices and stop making like super valuable goods to have a livable, enjoyable life? Well, but yeah, who knows?
I think we're getting to a place like that, like right now, as we talk about the creative economy, and I know we talked about just create. Like I could have sworn we talked about creative economy in one of our episodes.
We've hinted at it, but we never like super dove deep.
Into it. It's just a matter of like, so people are just gonna try to make their own money, like Gary V, dog. Like people are like so addicted to side hustle, like social media shit. So
yeah,
like people are actually following through on their plans to be independent and live that side hustle life and freelance and doing what they're like talented at.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's and like just to expound on that a little bit. I mean, the IRS is looking more in this next coming tax cycle into your eBay accounts to see like if you reported the income that you sold on eBay. So
wow,
yeah,
interesting.
So if you're selling hella much on eBay and you're not reporting it on any of your business taxes and shit, like your 1099 or whatever. So yeah, they're going to be, well, obviously that's what they say they're going to do.
Well,
but who knows?
They got defunded by the Republican Party. So,
exactly.
Blue Lives Matter, but not the IRS.
Who fucking knows, man? Who knows what's going to happen? We don't know if crypto is going to be regulated or not. They keep talking about it. Mm-hmm. So
who knows? Yeah. So like so the reason why we mentioned the creative economy is that we kind of touched this on this last episode, but maybe people are finally getting fed up. Like there are different avenues to make money nowadays. Like you can either do streaming, you could do, I don't know, like with all these new features coming out with like, we have Patreon as one of the OGs. We have
subscribe to our Patreon.
Oh yeah. Which we don't have yet. There's Coffee, there's Twitter with their super follow, there's YouTube with their members and super chats, and now there's super thank yous that just came out. Like there's different ways for people who have value they could bring out to the world. They have different avenues now.
Yep.
And I think we're going to see more of that coming up in the future. And not only do you have to be something really good, you have to be really good at something, you have to be you have to have value in what you're doing now in your creative economy. Like people have to value your work, and value it's hard to gauge what value means because like, someone teaching me how to draw might be worth my $160 versus someone teaching me how to fix my faucet for $160, So it just makes me think. Yeah, it makes me think like people aren't just going to college anymore. We're going to trade schools or we're
learning shit off of YouTube.
We're learning shit off YouTube. We're fucking we're going to move on to the cloud and make on our living there. Fuck to the moon. I'm going to the cloud.
The cloud is
reboot.
No, but I mean, yes, I think within the next few years, my future take is like, we're going to get to a point where everyone's going to have their fucking own podcast, just like us.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're getting to like where voice only is already been integrated in a lot of platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So as we, I guess, move closer to a metaverse type shit, I think we're just gonna have that kind of creator economy where we're gonna be passing along stars and gifting subs, all that shit. Like that's what's gonna be our new economy.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder what's gonna happen. Like, are we? I mean, isn't that what capitalism too is? We let companies fail. I mean, I don't know. That's maybe like another philosophical debate for another day. But whatever. I mean, I'm a hardcore capitalist.
McDonald's too big to fail?
Is it? I mean, is it too big to fail? Who knows? Is GameStop too big to fail? Stonks, bro. Stonks.
AMC's too anything in person, it's.
We don't know anymore because people find value in different things, and like a bunch of people found value in AMC and like GameStop still. Like I'm trying to think of like a positive side to this too. Like, hey, these people found value in those stocks, and maybe they really believe in it. Who knows? That's part of democracy. People get to make their own choices. I don't know. So that's the creative economy. It's going to be super democratized. There's going to be a million different followers you want to follow or creatives you want to follow out there. But the ones who are going to give you value is the ones you're going to follow the most.
So follow us, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Please. Like and subscribe. Share.
Like and subscribe
to our
share.
Patreon.
5-star. Apple Podcasts,
write a review, 5
Stitcher.
star.
What is on Spotify, Stitcher, anything.
Anywhere Apple you find podcast. Your podcast. Anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Mm-hmm. And our YouTube, which I don't handle.
I don't really do much. I just try it. There's a lot of thought process that I need to go behind that shit. But I get it. I get it now.
We're working on it. We're looking at different ways to expand our avenue too. So that's gonna be different. All right, move on to final segment. It's things we hyped about. Erwin has a good one.
Return of Relax Fit jeans. God. I'm just kidding.
No, but it's true though. No, like I'm seeing people wear relaxed clothes now, and I'm like, is this a result of the pandemic or just fashion trends coming back? Or like early 2000s coming back? Like I went to the Gap all of a sudden, and suddenly it's like relaxed jeans. I'm like, huh? And then like Erwin sent me a thing, and that's like the newest Levi's that are in are actually the blah blah blah. Which ones again?
They're like. They're not the 501s. They're like
547.
They're a really weird number. It's like 540 something or 560 something. It's really stupid. They're basically just relaxed fit or like the straight leg jeans. No slim shit. It's just this weird cycle shit of going back to the early 2000s. I don't know if bootcut it's gonna come back or what, but
swatches.
I will say 2004 is super strong right now. Paris Hilton has a show on Netflix again, or Paris Hilton has a show again, but this time it's on Netflix. That's what God. I said too, and I'm like, I'm not fucking watching this stupid show again. We got fucking tricked the last time. I'm not doing this.
It's gonna be Naked Jessica also.
Yeah, I'm like, Trucker Hat's gonna come back in.
No.
Trucker Hat's gonna come back in. Nerd's gonna make another album. Like it's gonna be fucking lit.
Ice Cream's coming back with Reebok.
I will say I do have a pair of ice creams. No, I have a pair of Iversons that have the pagers on them. I had to. I was like, Iversons? Shit. Yeah, they came out sometime this year where it was the Iversons. Yeah, the Reebok Iversons with the pager, the ice cream pagers. Oh, fuck, I was like, sick. I gotta get this.
You think big sneakers are coming back?
What do you mean by big sneakers?
I don't know. I thought the Iversons answers were really big, and like I was wondering if the big sneakers are coming back. Oh, I mean, like they look hella big.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't, dude. I think fucking etnies are gonna start coming back, and like chunky skater shoes. Maybe the Osiris's. What's it? The
Chad Muska's.
The D7.
Nike SB are coming back.
I mean, SBs like Travis Scott came back, and I brought those back into like prominence because I was still copping like dunks for like retail.
SB dunks are still sick.
Yeah, I still cop them for like 100 or whatever, but now it's like I can't even buy dunks anymore. Like stupid. But really, what I'm really hyped about, not just 2004, but I just want fucking fall to come back. I'm just tired of the heat.
Yeah.
Here in Oregon, man, we're about to we broke records the other month. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna see another 3-day stretch of 100 plus degree. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking tired of this fucking heat, man.
How's your baby girl?
I understand. She's doing okay because we have a portable AC, but I think mentally it's just, I'm like, bro, I can't do this heat anymore, man. This is not what I signed up for.
You're from San Diego. We have like some type of heat.
Yeah, but it's not 100 degrees. Like 100 degrees is Vegas level, man. Like the fuck is that?
Is it dry or humid?
It's a dry heat, but it just feels hot as fuck, man. Like
true.
Bro, like you're killing my berries, dog.
My salmon berries.
Anyways, that wraps up what I'm hype about. I just want fall to come back. I'm just tired of heat. I need that rain back. What you hype about?
Student loans hold on to 2022. Even though I just put them on I put them on hold for a bit regardless. I was like, oh shit, well, whatever. They're going to be on hold anyways. And then, cause I want to pay something down real quick before I start paying them again. And then, the final Evangelion movie Rebuild coming out after almost a year almost. I went to Japan in 2018, 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been so many years since the last Evangelion movie. Now
so are all the movies now all out on Amazon Prime?
The last movie is going to be out in 4 days, which is August 13th, 2021.
Friday the 13th.
Hey, I'm about to watch that shit all day, all night. I'm gonna have a marathon, all 4 movies. There goes 12 hours of my day. I'm doing a fucking Lord of the Rings special right here.
So they're gonna put them all on Amazon Prime, because I know that the series is on Netflix.
Yeah, but the movies is its own. Like the rebuild of Evangelion is its own thing
because fucking rights and all that. I get it.
Right. So we'll see. So those are the 2 things I'm happy about. Different projects coming for both of us. Hopefully, a lot of things to be excited about this year. Like, I thought I was really behind this year on a lot of stuff. Like, I actually did a lot, so I'm probably gonna go write it down to see what I've accomplished. But I was so like down on myself this year about like, oh, I didn't do anything. But hey, I think we're all making pretty big moves that we need to like.
Yeah, you gotta manifest that shit, dog.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like I have to write it down too. I'm like, oh yeah, I really did do a lot this year. So, I mean, hey, I don't know. This year is actually looking pretty good for me. So, hopefully, even better as the end of the year happens. Hopefully, we arrive to a full vaccinated winter.
Fucking psych. No.
I don't know. We'll see. Everyone's trying to roll that shit back. Please get vaccinated. If you don't wear a mask, please get vaccinated.
Fucking get vaxxed, man.
And if you don't want to get vaccinated, don't go outside, please.
Yeah, right.
I know.
ER is going to get all fucked up.
Well, it's crazy because now there's like ER shaming now. It's intense. Yeah. And like I can't say which hospitals, but I've been hearing that a lot of nurses have been dropping out.
I fucking could imagine. That's a year and a half of this shit, and we have a vaccine now, and people are not getting the vaccine.
Yeah,
out of spite and choice. Fuck that, dude.
But there's also some hesitancy thing that I'm kind of like understanding too. Like people are saying like, oh, maybe if the FDA finally approves it, we can
which is projected at this point in time to be in a few weeks.
Hopefully. But then there are also people who've been doing medicine for a while who says like, I need that 10-year analysis of like long-term possible effects, which we don't know. And perhaps we will never know for the next 10 years. So
who
knows?
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm not trying to wrap up this episode of fucking like prediction on vaccines and COVID and shit like that.
But I guess like for me, the risk I'm willing to take is like I don't want to wear a mask and I want to go outside, so that's why I did.
I just want to see my friends.
See, I'm worried if I'm gonna come in October, if I could still come in October. That's the thing.
Yeah. I get it. I totally get it. And
I want to hang. I want to have some wine at Willamette Valley.
Just trying to do our thing here.
Just trying to do our thing. We got this. All right, let's wrap this shit up, man.
Episode 36.
36. Thank you for listening and watching if you're on YouTube or if you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or any other places that you get podcasts. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next episode.
By the end of the month. 2 a month.
2 month, baby. Let's go. Let's do this shit.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to head the fuck out of here. Let's go.